Welcome everyone to the Avengers podcast, where we're talking Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and more. I'm your host Torrin. With me is my co-host Peyton.
What is going on?
Just chilling, man. It's a good Sunday. I just demolished some watermelon with tahini.
Delicious.
It's amazing.
I had some the other week. I'm not usually a big fan of watermelon, but you put that tahini on it, and then it's really good.
Right.
You see anything good this week?
Oh man. Well, let me see. Let's check my letterbox.
or you see anything good or see anything horrible?
Well, yesterday. Oh, horrible. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Well, yesterday I watched Cha Cha Real Smooth, directed by Cooper Wraith. And that was a really, really good movie. I'm not really too much into romance, but this was a really nice rom-com coming of age film. Has Dakota Johnson in it, which she was awesome in it. And Cooper Wraith, he's also acted in his movie. He's also made another film which also has critical acclaim. So I'm gonna watch that one soon. But yeah, Cha Cha Real Smooth is really good and came out this year as well. It's on Apple TV. So
I want to watch that movie Bros with Billy Eichner. Have you seen the trailers for that?
No.
It's a rom-com, but it's gay.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it out yet, or did it just came out?
I don't think it's out yet, but I think it's coming out pretty soon. But I think it's a theatrical release. I don't think it's coming out on streaming yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm definitely going to check that out because I think for me, I just really want to go back to theaters again, man. I haven't been to the theaters since we saw Doctor Strange. So I've been kind of missing out on some stuff. I really wanted to see Bullet Train. Thor. Forgot about that one. Sorry. that doesn't mean Thor's bad. Actually, no. I take that back. The last time I went to the theaters was when I saw The Godfather. But for newer movies, it was true. Thor. Yeah, it was Thor. Yeah, for the newer ones. But I really wanted to see Bullet Train. I haven't seen that yet.
So good.
The next movie I want to see is Barbarian with Bill Skarsgård, and it's produced by the same people who made The Ring and The Grudge. So that's gonna be fucking terrifying. Because movies
hard pass from me.
That movies scared me as a child. But another movie that I watched was Drive Thru, and that movie is god awful. It has Leighton Meester. She's in some other stuff. I don't know what other stuff she's been in. Has another person in it. I can't really pronounce his name. It's Nicholas de Agosto. I just butchered that. And it has a young Penn Badgley who does blackface. But
yay!
The thing is,
the picture you sent me it didn't seem like blackface.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying it's blackface because in the movie it's like a war paint because they're gonna go fight the bad guy. But I still can't get it out of my head. It's just funny. I'm not gonna put it against him or anything. But yeah, that movie is pretty horrible.
You said it was one of the worst movies you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, it is because it has really shitty dialogue. And the opening scene doesn't make it any better because you have two white guys who are acting like they're trying to be black and they say the N-word. It's just horrible. Bro, and do you know what's crazy? There's a shot, there's a scene in there where the people are talking with their sunglasses on and you can see the crew within their sunglasses.
The reflection.
Yeah. And then you can also there's a shot where the policemen are at the scene of a crime and you can see the camera guy walking on the side of the car with the camera in his hands. I was like, yeah, this is the most low budget shit I've ever seen. And I went to the reviews and some people are man, it's kind of a guilty pleasure for some people, but this movie is just so fucking bad. And then the villain's not even he's not even terrifying either. It's so one dimensional, and it says these one liners, and it's fucking horrible. yeah, that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. And I think another movie I watched. Oh, I watched the King of Staten Island with Pete Davidson. Pretty good. It's a pretty solid coming of age movie as well. It is a little long though, but it's also like, I mean, I think it's fine. I wish the ending is kind of like abrupt though. I wish the ending was like a little better. Like he actually, well, I don't want to say it's like a spoiler, but the ending is kind of just off. And then I watched Poser, which is like it's like an indie music thriller. It's actually pretty good. Came out this year as well. So yeah, those are the movies I watched on my Letterboxd.
Yeah. Well, you gotta, what was the shit movie called?
Drive Through.
Yeah, you gotta cleanse your viewing of Drive Through by watching Bullet Train.
I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna watch like 2 movies today.
Well, I still think Bullet Train's in theater. I don't think it's on streaming.
I don't care. I'll just go drive over to the theater and watch it by myself.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
And then I might sneak into Barbarian. Might as well do that right now.
You also started playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
I did. Really fun game. Really fun.
Yeah. I don't know what part you're on, but
I'm on the part where like the Nova Corps, like the evil Nova Corps.
Yeah. I'm like
just doing some shit with the fucking electrical stuff and the circuits and stuff like that.
There was a part in the game where I was like, okay, yeah, this game, I like this game. There was like, I don't remember what planet. It was pretty close to the beginning of the game. And you're exploring this area, and then there's 2 paths to go down, and Rocket's like, it's this way. And I'm like, okay, well, video game logic, there's definitely some loot down there, so I'm going to go the other way. And I go the other way, and Rocket's like, it's a dead end down there, don't go that way. And I'm like, okay, and I keep going, and then it's a dead end. And Rocket's like, I told you. You didn't listen. And you walk back, and he goes, that's right, walk is shame. I'm like, oh my God. Like, this game just roasted the shit out of me.
Yeah, the interactive dialogue is amazing in this game. Yeah, it's definitely like, I mean, of course, like, the MCU is definitely the popular version, but I didn't realize how like MCU heavy the characters are based off of.
Heard some people say they prefer the interactions for the game characters compared to the movie characters, which is.
Yeah, because like it seems like it's more lively in my opinion.
It is more lively, but it's also like, I feel like it's a game. There's a lot more.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I really like the designs for the characters. I think I like Drax's the most. Like, he has like a little teal with this teal skin with like the red like circles around his like shoulders. I did not expect Gamora to be that fine in the game compared to the MCU counterpart.
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying that like I'm in love. I'm kidding.
All I'm hearing is that you're calling Zoe Saldana ugly, and I don't think she'd appreciate that.
I think you're the one calling her ugly because you always compare her to Karen Gillan.
And you compare her to Karen Gillan. No. I say I prefer Karen Gillan. You say it's a blasphemy. That's not calling her ugly. That's just me having a preference towards Karen Gillan.
No, you have a preference towards white women.
God damn.
No, but also I really love Star-Lord's jacket.
His jacket's cool. I don't know if I like his face.
The face is fine.
Or maybe it's his haircut.
The hair is okay. Like I never expected Peter Quill to have blonde hair. Again, I don't know the comics, so
I think he looks a little too much like a fuckboy.
I mean, that's kind of Star-Lord.
I know, but I think it's just a little too much. It's too much on that side.
Yeah, I feel you. And, Rocket and Groot are just Rocket and Groot.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
classic.
There's really nothing. Yeah, but yeah, I really love Star-Lord's jacket. I was looking it up to see like how much it costs because like I would like to get it one day.
Have you? No, you haven't. Never mind. I was gonna say have you gotten to a certain part yet, but you haven't. I finished because it just ended this past week. Harley Quinn season 3.
Oh,
It's so good. It's so good. Like it's probably the best season so far.
yeah.
Just the character. It actually focuses a lot less on Harley herself and more on the supporting cast this season, which has been great. There's a King Shark focused episode who's the best character in the show.
Howdy.
A lot of it, howdy. A lot of it's focused on Harley and Ivy, but a lot of Ivy's goals. There is a lot of the Bat family and a lot of Batman stuff, which the Bat family in that show is so funny. I hope to God that Zaslav isn't a fucking prick and they greenlight some sort of Bat family spinoff in this universe, because it's their dynamic is so good. They introduce Nightwing into the show and he's just a mess. He's the entire dynamic between them, and even like Batgirl and Harley have a little bit of a relationship, which is fun. It's one-sided. It's a one-sided relationship, but it's still pretty funny. But yeah, it's been really good. And like we said, either last week or a couple weeks ago, it's been renewed for season 4. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Hopefully the Kite Man spinoff doesn't get canceled, and hopefully they greenlight some sort of Bat Family spinoff, which I think the creators has expressed interest in. So hopefully that happens.
That's good. I still need to get on Harley Quinn. I've just been.
It's easily bingeable
shows,
too.
On TV shows, I have been ultimately slacking on.
Better Call Saul ends, and all of a sudden, TV showed out.
Yeah, right. That's the thing. Like,
I mean, fair enough. I go through phases too, where I'm like, I watch like 5 movies in a week, and then I won't watch anything, but I'll watch like binge 2 TV shows. Like,
yeah, remember that time where like literally I binged a Community in a week?
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, there was like 2 other like animes that I binged in like 3 days.
You also like binge The Office, then the Community, and then you binged Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, I did binge. Dude, that was so fun. Brooklyn Nine-Nine has been a treat. Oh man, that's one of the shows I'm keeping Hulu for. Definitely gonna
about rewatch. That.
Oh yeah, they're taking it off.
Yeah, tomorrow I think. I think today's the last day you can watch. It's because it's all going on Peacock. Well, the good thing I have it on Blu-ray.
Well, good thing that I'm just gonna. I mean, thank you, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, for getting taken off Hulu. So I can cancel my subscription.
Whoa, wait a minute! There's good stuff on Hulu.
Well, dude, I haven't really been watching Hulu like that. I've just really been like.
I mean, I can't think of anything. Oh, there's It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's that too.
So you're in like
I'll keep Hulu for that.
Yeah, a dark comedy mood, or not dark comedy? Was it? No, wait.
But black comedy?
No, I think dark humor. That's just I was saying comedy instead of humor. But yeah, if you're in like a dark humor mood, then
okay,
It's Always Sunny is right there.
Okay, well, you know what?
Oh wait, because Hulu also has FX stuff. You can watch Atlanta.
That's right. I'll finish Atlanta, and then I'll watch It's Always Sunny, and then I'll cancel it.
Yeah. Because other than that, I can't think of anything else, admittedly.
Yeah.
I mean, because they had like Logan and the Deadpool movies, but they added that to Disney Plus. So
yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
They have like the Spider-Man movies on there, the Raimi trilogy, but that's on Netflix. So
I mean, I already have the Raimi movies on DVD, so whatever.
But not 4K.
Right? Yeah, that's right. But yeah, man, it's crazy out here. We're just watching so much content, and there's so much that's coming out too. Like there's like so much movies that are coming out.
Andor's coming out next week.
Andor is coming out next week.
You best be watching that as it comes out. I swear to God.
I am. I'm gonna watch it.
Good.
I'm also I'm gonna watch Amsterdam with Christian Bale, Anya Taylor-Joy, and John David Washington. Comes out on October 7th. Later on during the year, like in December, there's The Whale with Brendan Fraser. I'll watch that one too. And Babylon with Brad Pitt, and Margot Robbie, Tobey Maguire. Yeah, man, that's just, man, there's movies on top of movies.
Yeah, that's what we've been watching or playing.
Right.
But yeah, so we have a great show for everyone this week. We're going to be talking about, obviously, the news of the week. We're going to be talking about She-Hulk episodes 1 through 5 because we're doing that half and half thing now, and we're going to become casting directors.
Yep.
We're gonna cast a bunch of stuff.
We're gonna try to become Sarah Haley Finn's assistants.
Yes, we're gonna be her. I almost said predecessors. What her successors? Yeah. So yeah, let's get started. Of course, there will be time codes in the description of the show notes if you want to jump around. So let's get started with the news of the week. Let's start off with the only piece of Star Wars news. Patty Jenkins' Star Wars Rogue Squadron has been removed from Disney's release date calendar. So this movie has had such a turbulent, like it was obviously on the schedule, and then it was off the schedule, and then it was on the schedule again. Now it's off the schedule again. I don't know what's happening with that, but I also feel like maybe they're scared because when Patty Jenkins announced it at like, I think it was either Star Wars Celebration or another like maybe last year's D23 or something. I don't remember, but she was like, we're gonna make the best pilot like flight movie of all time, but now Top Gun Maverick is out. And it's like, man. And I bet Lucasfilm and Star Wars and all them are like, ooh, I don't know if we can compete with that. Even like Star Wars is obviously a massive IP, but like you claim that it's going to be the best dogfighting pilot movie of all time. I mean, yeesh. So it's not looking good for that. Also, Patty Jenkins is busy with Wonder Woman and stuff, but also that's up in the air because of the Warner Brothers shit. I don't know. It's all a mess. It's the CW's Gotham Knights season 1 has begun filming.
What? I thought it was canceled.
I thought it was canceled too, especially with the whole, again, Warner Brothers stuff and CW getting acquired and whatever. But yeah, it's begun filming, so it's obviously got the green light.
Oh my god, that just ruined my Sunday.
It can't be that bad.
I don't know, man.
It can't be as bad as The Flash season 7. It's impossible.
Bro, like these characters are so bad. They're not even like accurate representations of like who they're supposed to be representing. So bad. Like they're calling it Gotham Knights, and it has nothing to do with that shit, bro.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the video game.
Like, bro, like might as well just call it something else. I don't know about that. Attaching Gotham Knights to it. Fuck y'all doing, bro?
Because they know it'll get people in.
Yeah, you want to know how to get people in? I'll nuke the company.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Speaking of the CW, The Flash season 9 has begun filming.
Yes.
Which I'm actually excited for.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm excited for that too.
Well, at least for now, until they release the trailer and it looks exactly the same as the rest of the season. Hopefully not, but I'm cautiously optimistic. They know it's their last season. It's not like they wrote season 9 and now it's like, oh, we're canceled. So like they know they have to go out with a bang. Also, it's 13 episodes, at least as far as last time it was reported. It's 13 episodes. So hopefully it's the same budget and they can, allocate that money better. But yeah. Next piece of news. This is according to the Weekly Planet podcast. Joker 2 is apparently not necessarily a Joker 2 per se, because it's apparently going to be told from Harley Quinn's perspective. Interesting.
Do we need it?
No, not at all. But it does make it a little bit more interesting. It also makes, if it's from Harley Quinn's perspective, it makes even more sense, the musical aspect. So that checks out a bit more. It's still weird. It's still a weird choice, but I don't know.
It's kind of like reminds me of like the musical notes from like Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
So that kind of lightened the little like, I wouldn't say hate, but like it just lightened like the top of the movie for me in that perspective.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more intrigued now, but I'm still on like we don't need this train. This is not.
Yeah.
It's whatever, but this is according to Deadline. A sequel to Keanu Reeves' Constantine is in the works at Warner Brothers.
Yes. Am I excited for it?
Yes.
I was excited, but I am definitely very intrigued just considering I just watched Constantine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm actually to see where they take it. Imagine Keanu's hair being blonde. Nah, I couldn't see that. So
if it was done, when did the original Constantine come out?
2004.
2004. Okay, it makes sense for 2004 for them to just go the Keanu Reeves out because it's Keanu Reeves. It's like peak Keanu Reeves. But like, I imagine if we were in like the world we are now, where everything sort of has to be more comic book accurate. It would be the early 2000s. They 100% would have given Keanu Reeves blonde tips.
Yeah,
which would have been awful.
I'm actually kind of intrigued now because like, damn, you haven't seen Constantine.
No, I haven't. I've seen clips. A lot of clips.
I really want to say something.
Just say it. I'm pretty sure it's from 2004. Who cares?
Okay. So basically, I'm actually intrigued because of Shia LaBeouf's character. Because he becomes an angel at the end of the movie.
I forgot he was in that.
I want to see like where they take his character.
Ain't no way he's gonna be in this.
If he's not, then it's kind of, I don't know. If he's not, then
they'll work around it. There's no way they're getting Shia LaBeouf. I mean, they could recast. Actually,
they could recast with someone like younger, because like he was like younger when he died in that movie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying if they ever got Shia LaBeouf, then like it's cool.
Sure, but yeah, I'm if they wanted to do a sequel to Constantine like back when they originally did Constantine, but it never really went through. So it was like this is such random news too. It was like, hey, by the way, this is happening. Like, oh, okay.
Man, Keanu Reeves still getting that bag, dude.
Good for him. He's the best.
He is the best.
But with good Constantine news comes bad Constantine news, because the Constantine series that was at HBO Max has been canceled. But it's looking to find a home elsewhere. So there's a kind of a silver lining, but yeah, like they get this movie, but cancel the show.
Constantine came out 2005.
Oh, still.
Boy, well, why did it say 2000? Did it say 2004 on Letterboxd?
Yeah, Letterboxd has incorrect dates sometimes, I've noticed. Constantine has a 46% Rotten. That seems low. Like, I know it's not the best movie in the world, but come on.
It's average.
Yeah, the audience score is 72. That makes more sense.
Yeah. But man, it's on Netflix too, so.
It's not on HBO Max?
I'm sure it's on HBO Max too. I wouldn't know. I haven't been on HBO Max in like.
Well, they seem to just take random shit off, all the stuff that they own. They're just like, hey, we're going to take this off now.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
It's a good movie, but I'm actually sad because I really wanted to see about the show or where they would take it.
Yeah. Torn.
What's up?
Are you ready?
For what?
Another episode of Ezra Miller Updates.
Oh my God.
This is according to Vanity Fair. Ezra Miller allegedly verbally and emotionally abused those around them, referring to themselves alternately as Jesus and the devil. They had an altar in their home where they would make women put their phones and other offerings in when they arrived. A spiritual advisor would tell Ezra Miller, quote, they were the next Messiah and that the Freemasons were sending demons out to kill them. Ezra would choose young people for their audience because they are more malleable and will give them quixotic offers.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
What the heck?
This, I mean, there was rumors that the man had a cult, but like, what the fuck? What? But that's not all. Ezra Miller's legal problems have mostly disappeared. Sources close to Vanity Fair claim a whack-a-mole style legal strategy of paying off alleged victims is happening after having seen one NDA and heard of a handful of others.
Bro hired Saul Goodman.
I mean, what is happening?
I don't know what to say right now.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it kind of speaks. I mean, what is happening? At least we know he's not going to be the Flash anymore, because after the Flash movie, he's done. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh,
how are they not in jail?
I don't know. I can't think. I can't think right now, dude.
I'm conflicted because I'm like, they clearly need help, but they also need to be in jail.
There is,
and also they don't need any.
There's therapy in jail.
I mean, there is, but like, they need something else.
Oh no, I don't know.
They refer to themselves as God or the devil. Like, whoa. I'm sorry, Jesus and the devil.
I have no words.
He has women make offerings. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. They're lost. I don't
can't do this anymore.
Oh, I clearly had him. I'm working through it. Are you though? Jesus. But let's move on to some Marvel news. This is according to the Weekly Planet. It's rumored Blade was originally supposed to have a cameo in Werewolf by Night, but was cut due to scheduling conflicts.
Damn.
Sad.
God damn it.
We literally talked about last week when we saw the Werewolf by Night trailer. It's like, is Blade going to be in this? And we were like, maybe, but nope, apparently not. So that's unfortunate. But this is also according to the Weekly Planet. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler is rumored to be one of the directors Marvel Studios is considering to helm Secret Wars.
Yeah, pretty good. I saw that.
Good choice.
We'll see.
Well, at least, I mean, we weren't the biggest fans of Black Panther. Ryan Coogler is clearly a very competent director, and I don't think a lot of Black Panther's issues are really his fault. But Wakanda Forever looks fucking phenomenal. So I'm not. Sure. If he is gonna do Secret Wars, I think that's a great choice. This is according to Deadline. Marvel Studios have hired Jeff Loveness to write Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. He has previously written for Rick and Morty, and he wrote Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I heard this news and I was like, oh no, Ant-Man writers, and I was, but then Jeff Loveness is new to the Ant-Man franchise. He just did Quantumania, which is apparently darker and but the guys who did, I forgot. Edgar Wright had the screenplay for the first Ant-Man, which is very evident. In the second Ant-Man, which I think it's just painfully average, was written by the guys who did Homecoming, or all the MCU Spider-Man movies. Clearly they should just stick to Spider-Man. No offense to them. They also, I forgot if it was both of them or one of them, but one of them was like a head writer, or I don't know if I had a head writer, but one of the writers for most of Community. So, yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Indeed. But yeah, this guy, just based on what we know and the tiniest little leak we saw of the Quantumania trailer, I think this guy is probably the way to go to write the Kang Dynasty. Now I'm really curious who they'll get to write Secret Wars, because Kang Dynasty is one thing, but Secret Wars is a whole other thing.
I'm gonna get me.
It's gonna be you?
It's gonna be me.
I support you, but
I have the comic right here. I'm reading every
you can't just do the comic. That's
no. I got this. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. You do you.
I'm gonna save the MCU fandom from horrible toxicness.
Yeah, that's impossible. It's like
I'm gonna save this.
It's too big to contain.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
No.
We're officially in Star Wars territory as far as fandom goes.
I can do this.
We've been there since last year.
Have faith in me.
I do. But
I have faith in this. Have faith in me.
Good. Well, Kraven the Hunter has been delayed to October 6, 2023.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Kraven the environmentalist.
Kraven the animal lover.
Kraven the bestiality lover.
Kraven the zookeeper.
Kraven the wannabe sea merman.
Also, Madam Web has been delayed to February 16th, 2024.
Oh my god. I can't do this anymore.
Actually, I think they got put, because I think Madam Web's original release date was October 6, 2023. I don't remember what Kraven's old one was. But yeah, now Madam Web is coming out in 2024. So yay, I guess. Is what it is. This is according to Daniel RPK. Apparently, Miss Marvel is rumored to be renewed for a season 2.
Miss Marvel?
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome indeed. Usually, mostly generally, when, the second season or a second movie of anything, generally it's better because you don't have to worry about introducing shit. You can just get right to it. So I'm excited about that. If that turns out to be true, now renew Moon Knight, please.
Let's not have a shit villain for Miss Marvel. I blame. Well, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. But that is the news of the week. That is the news of the week, which means it's time to talk about She-Hulk episodes 1 through 5. How you like it, She-Hulk? I think it's good. It's average. I have really nothing else to say because I just don't remember.
Average is a strong word.
Average is a strong word.
I don't know. I don't call it average.
Well, what would you call it?
Pretty freaking great.
It's great.
I'm loving it a lot. I have criticisms. I'll talk about those criticisms. I'm really enjoying it. It's not, obviously the show's not over yet, so they could go up or down from here. But based on what we have seen, I'm very excited for the future of the series, and I'm just very, very excited.
There is one thing that I do love about the show. Jay Soup said something about it. It was about how with the whole Titania thing and how now just super powered individuals are showing up out of nowhere, and so that can become a really good dynamic within the later on in the MCU, and other shows, other movies.
Right, they just kind of exist now.
Yeah, which I really like. I really like that dynamic. And I really just love how in the show, it's just it's a fun show. And it's something that's should happen a lot more in the MCU shows going forward, where it's just someone's just living in the world where all this shit just happens. And it's not they have to just do some fucking big save the world type of shit,
Yeah, just really low stakes.
Yeah. And not everything has to be fucking, oh my god, this superhero he has the power, he's gonna destroy the world, the tri-state area. Dude, it's just fun. There are people who have read the comics and they don't like the show, which is fine.
But there's also people that have read the comics that love the show.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that. But it's just one of the things where it's we've said it before. We're gonna keep saying it too, on our deathbeds. It's okay to not like something. Just have a reason, and don't be an asshole.
Don't just call it mid for no reason.
Exactly. But MCU fanboys are just deranged little boys who just think that everything has to be endgame level. So
yeah, but I'm loving the show a lot. I love the tone. I don't know what best to compare it to. I've heard people compare it to, and I agree and I disagree, compare it to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And it's in the sense that it's about a job, a generally serious job, and just making it absolutely ridiculous. In that sense, sure. But as far as what they're doing in the show and stuff like that, and I even think the overall tone isn't exactly there, and obviously structurally it's not like Brooklyn Nine-Nine at all. So in that sense, I disagree. But I've also I've compared it to New Girl, as far as its handling of women and women's sort of like just what they do, because it's not like, because with normal you don't really get that in a lot of the times unless there's like just female leads. And I think in that sense it's kind of like, but obviously the supporting cast is nothing like that. It really is its own thing. It's not like it's not like trying to copy anyone else. But you know, it's trying its best to balance the Hulk fantastical stuff, but also trying to implement the more lawyery courtroom stuff, but also it's still in the MCU, so it's still a bit fantastical and ridiculous. But I love the tone generally. I think the show really came into its own in episode 4. I really liked episode 1. I was okay with episode 2. I quite liked episode 3, but episode 4, I think that's my favorite episode so far. I really loved episode 4. And obviously episode 5 was pretty good. But like, I think I'll get into a little bit of my criticisms. I think the weakest parts of the show are the actual courtroom scenes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. It's not even necessarily like, well, it kind of is. I was going to say it's not necessarily like the way they're written, but like not all the courtroom scenes I didn't like. The stuff with like Wong and Madison I thought was hilarious, but also like the stuff with like the elf in this episode with this recent episode with Titania. I don't know, something about the vibe, or even maybe even the look of the courtroom. I don't know what it is, but it's the weakest part of the show to me.
It just feels very bland.
Yeah,
like, to me.
Something about it's off.
I guess like with the ones with like Madison and the Wall, it just has like a little humor in it. That's why. Yeah. Because like, you know, like which is funny because I did not expect for people to like Madison that much. Like,
right. I didn't expect to like when she came in, she was like, "I'm Madison with a Y and 2 N's and whatever." I was like, "Oh, this is annoying." But like, she was like a charming annoying. I don't know how to describe it, but it was executed really well for some reason.
My name is Madison with one Y and 2 N's, but the Y is not what you think. I was like, dang. And then like she actually has like a relationship with Wong, and she kind of cares. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like and they actually they're kind of cute together.
Yeah, I was like,
what is happening?
Like, I know. I really like that.
So, you know, I never would have thought. Imagine seeing like Wong and like in 2016. Go back in 2016. It's like, hey, you know, remember Wong from Doctor Strange? It's like, I guess. You can explain everything that happens in She-Hulk. It's like, what? That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, I really hope to see more Madison, like in this, even in the show or the MCU in general. She's so funny.
But yeah, ridiculous. I don't. It shouldn't work. Why does it work?
I know, but yeah, Matt, like that was really nice. But yeah, like, you know, yeah, the show's fun. I think it's fine. It's not. It's like I'm very neutral about it. I'm very neutral. It's not like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. But it's like, you know, I don't. It's not over. It's not hated.
The only episode I felt like this is kind of average was episode 2.
That's fair.
Which was the one, I think that's the one where she goes to her family's house.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. I don't remember the bulk of that episode, but yeah, that was probably my least favorite episode. But like, yeah, the courtroom scenes, I think it's they don't know which way to tip the scales. I think they sort of want to be like, this is sort of like serious and like legal jargon and shit like that, but it's also like really stupid, and like Titania is like, oh, I have some foot exfoliants or whatever. And I think the reason why the Wong and the magician stuff worked, because they just went so completely far into this is absolutely absurd, that it worked. And I think you either go one way or the other. I don't think you can really do that in between, because it's like I don't know. You can't really try to do like something a little bit more serious and then all of a sudden some ridiculous happens. But if you go full on ridiculous, then it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably my biggest criticism. My second criticism isn't, I mean, it's a criticism, but it's also like, it's a trope. It's a criticism of a trope that the show adopts, not necessarily of like what this show specifically does. And it's that I do not believe for a second that Jen wouldn't get any matches on whatever fucking dating app she's on.
Right.
What that is ridiculous. Come on. That's like that trope that's like in so many shows and like movies or whatever, and it always annoys me. Like in Ready Player One, where the main girl is all like, "Oh, I'm ugly because of my birthmark." Bro, you can barely see that shit. Like,
yeah, I think that's like I definitely agree. It's like you know, it's also one of the things about like Spider-Man that I don't like. You know, he's very conventionally attractive, right? But yeah, he doesn't really get like all the girls, but he kind of does in the comics. That's kind of one of the reasons why I don't really like.
He does, but it's mostly after high school.
Yeah, but it's still one of the things where it's like.
But by then he's like coming to his own, and he's Spider-Man. He's more confident. But like, yeah, the high school shit where he's like doesn't really, which I think is why people like Toby's Peter so much, because he's. Well, I don't want to be rude, but he's not like, damn, look at Tobey Maguire. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's just Tobey Maguire. He's so conventionally attractive.
Yeah, actually, if anything, Tom Holland makes the most sense because he's attractive, obviously, but he's also like really awkward. But the girls are also like Zendaya and Liz Allen are like, hey, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But Andrews was like, this dude's really attractive. This dude's really attractive. And like, which is fine. Like, it's not a problem with this Peter, although I would have said it wasn't fine if you asked me like almost a decade ago now, but but like the fact that the girls at the high school are just like Peter Parker, it doesn't really make any sense, does it?
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, like if I ever saw like Jen Walters on a dating app, I'm gonna swipe right.
Yeah, they try to like justify that trope a bit because her friend is like, oh, you used your work headshot, which fair enough is like not the best way to do it, but also yeah. I'd still swipe right. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That makes, you know, speaking of the supporting cast, I wish we saw them more, which we did get in episode 5, and I really enjoyed it. Speaking of which, Pug is the best.
Yeah, of course, he's Asian Chase.
I love him so much.
And he can wield Mjolnir. It's even better.
I'm sorry?
He can wield Mjolnir.
Oh. I was like, what? But yeah, I get you. I got you. But yeah, there's still 4 episodes left, so that, you know, the supporting cast can still be a factor. But and I'm also happy Wong wasn't just like a 2-second cameo.
Yeah, he actually got like an episode or 2 in.
Yeah, from the trailer, I thought he'd pop in, he'd be like, yeah, I was involved with the Abomination stuff, and then he'd dip, which kind of happened in that one episode. Although even in that episode, I was still surprised he like came in and testified for the whole thing. And also that joke at the end where the guys are like, the council, I don't know what else to call them, are like, you realize you just admitted to a crime, right? And he's like, I must depart. He just dips.
Yeah. But yeah, best side character is Madison. Just hanging out right now.
I need more Pug.
Facts.
But are we getting Daredevil next episode? That's the real question.
We are.
I'm not convinced. I know we got the tease at the end of episode 5, but I feel like it's like, I don't think we're going to get him next episode. I think it's just, hey, this is what's coming. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong because I want to see him.
You're right. Well, we'll see.
We will see.
We'll definitely see.
Also, I like the fashion guy. He's annoying, but like he's supposed to be.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's an annoying. Like he's doing what he needs to do, and I like it.
Exactly. He's a hardworking man. He knows what he wants.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm loving the show. The CGI is a bit wonky here and there, but that's also not all that surprising.
Yeah, it doesn't make or break a project for me.
Yeah. As much as people are like, this CGI, shut the fuck. Like, it's not, it really isn't that deep. Yeah, I was going to like talk about some of the controversy and shit. I mean, we already talked about #twerkgate. You know, I was going to talk about how people were like mad, how like She-Hulk was like, oh, how'd she beat the Hulk? It doesn't make, you know, that's not what happened at all. Or, you know, the conversation Jen has with Hulk when they're meditating. I don't want to get into that. It's negativity.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that like I didn't even know about this episode. Like, because I watched episode 5 like day after. I'm kind of glad because I do not want to see. I'm tired of seeing shit about She-Hulk, bro.
Yeah, bro. Just logging off TikTok and just not looking at anything has been like the best decision I've ever made.
Like, I'm so fucking tired of like. There's just one guy on TikTok and he's just like fucking being annoying. Like, I don't know. He's like some like light skinned dude, and he's just like fucking arguing like a grown ass man. Just arguing about stupid shit. I'm just like, bro, like, calm down, bro. You need to just get the fuck off the internet. If I had the power to ban people on fucking TikTok, oh my god, I made this app a safer place. Tired of people, bro.
Oh,
Jesus. Yeah, I'm tired of like seeing shit, bro. It's so fucking draining seeing that whack ass shit. But yeah,
follow in my footsteps.
I will eventually.
Eventually. You know what I forgot to mention. I really like the scene where She-Hulk is fighting demons.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. I was like, I like this. I don't know. I wasn't expecting a full on action sequence. So I was like, this is cool. I'm enjoying this. But yeah, that's She-Hulk. I'm enjoying it. Torrance whatever on it.
Yeah,
blasphemy.
On it.
No, I'm kidding. But but I'm really liking it. Excited for the next 4 episodes. But yeah, that is She-Hulk, which means it's time to move on to our topic, which is we become Sarah Haley Finn's interns, and we'll give her some ideas.
You're watching this, please don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid to shout us out. And not shout us out, I mean.
And if any of these come to fruition, it was us. We did it.
Seriously.
We spoke it into existence, therefore we take credit. We also get $1 million each. There we go.
Like, that's it. Just $1 million.
Yep.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah, not that much.
Nothing too much. I mean, billions of dollars go into movies every day. So
yeah.
I mean,
just throw a little couple pennies our way. It's basically pennies to you guys. So,
right. Chump change.
Yeah. Anyway, so what we should do, like heroes first, then villains, probably.
Well, I didn't do heroes and villains. I just did like Marvel and DC.
I see. I just kind of did a mix.
So I guess we could just do like one in one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll start first. So my first one, and it's been popping recently, thanks to a person on TikTok. I don't know his name, but I'm glad that it went viral. And it's Keke Palmer as Rogue.
Yeah, I saw that. So many people are mad. People are acting like it's actually like confirmed or something. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
I saw this one comment. It was like, why are they always like getting rid of redheads? And I'm like, Rogue isn't a redhead, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of people getting
she's a brunette. God, people just don't fucking read comics. Or you don't even have to read comics. Just don't be a fucking dumbass. And I should just start using Google. Yeah. But anyways, Keke Palmer as Rogue. I am all for it. Definitely all for it.
Yeah.
Just God. I saw like people saying like, if I ever saw like Keke Palmer like saying sugar, I would just fall to my knees.
I don't know enough about Keke Palmer to really give an opinion. To be honest, she's underrated. Yeah, and I'm glad that she's getting her props now as an actress, considering like stuff like Nope and other roles she's been in. Right,
but man, she's always been like very beautiful as well.
Nice.
So yeah, Keke Palmer as Rogue, love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my obvious ones out of the way. So Giancarlo Esposito is Charles Xavier.
Okay.
For me, at least. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this one when we talked about our DC sort of, or not DC, or what the fuck? We did a topic on this, but or not on this. We did a topic where I was talking about Giancarlo Esposito on as Charles Xavier, but I love him as Charles Xavier. I think he'd be great. So yeah, that's it.
Can't wait to see him in the wheelchair pointing out some Los Pollos Hermanos chicken.
Welcome to the Los Pollos Hermanos family. My name is Xavier.
welcome to the X.
But you could call me Professor.
I know. And welcome to the mutant family. But my next one is Tati Gabrielle as Black Cat.
Who?
Tati Gabrielle. She was the antagonist in Uncharted, the black chick with the short hair.
Oh yes. As who?
Yes. Black Cat. Felicia Hardy.
Yes. Yeah, that works.
Amazing. Because like I was like, huh, like she's giving off some really like menacing feminine energy, and I'm loving it.
My favorite part of that movie is when no spoilers, but she slit that guy's throat and there was like no blood.
Right. I also love she got freaking dunked on and she died.
Yeah.
She got absolutely fucking demolished.
Yeah, my next one is Charlie Hunnam as Green Arrow. Again, getting my obvious ones out of the way, because like obviously he's right there. Come on.
He's right there.
And he ain't getting any younger. Like hurry up and get him for something, anything.
Seriously. Actually, I love that fan cast a little too much. Because he looks the part.
He looks exactly like he'd be perfect.
Seriously.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my obvious ones. There's a couple more, a little obvious ones, but not like, oh, these are like no-brainers. Or like stuff I've talked about before.
Yeah. My next one is Catherine McNamara, who is Oliver Queen's daughter from the future, as Mystique.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, man, she could pull off a good Mystique.
Yeah.
Mesquite barbecue.
Oh. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
It's really good. I'm going to say this on record. We have to get $1 million if these ever come.
Absolutely. But, speaking of which, my next one is Nathan Fillion as Wonder Man.
Oh, okay. Hey, money.
He'd be so. Number one, he was supposed to be Wonder Man in the first place in a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 deleted scene. So they're making a Wonder Man. Come on. Just give him. He deserves so much more than he had. Please. It's Nathan Fillion. Give him something. He'd be so good. And like, just give him. Just give it to him. He'd be so good.
Direct deposit. Give him his money. But man, I like that a lot. I really like that a lot.
They probably won't do it though.
I don't know, man.
Because he's too old. Even though I don't think so. I mean, you could. There's ways around. I mean, RDJ was Iron Man for so long.
They can always de-age him with the new advanced technology called CGI.
And he'd be so good. He fits so perfectly. He also would have fit perfectly in this movie called Uncharted.
Right.
But screw fans, I guess. I mean, I didn't mind Tom Holland, but Nathan Fillion's right there, man. He's right there. Everyone wants him. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, Nathan Fillion's great and he deserves much more. He's like, if Brendan Fraser didn't exist, he'd be Brendan Fraser. You know what I
mean? My next one is Anna Diop as Storm.
Who was that again? That name sounds familiar.
Starfire from Titans.
Right. As Storm. Interesting. Oh, there was someone I thought would be a good Storm, and I don't remember who it was. But yeah, that's good too.
Great, even.
Yeah. Better than Starfire.
Fair.
It's not her, it's just the way her character's written.
Definitely not her.
Yeah.
And her costume design's off. It was off until like the third season.
Yeah, it got better, but yeah. What a weird decision. Whatever. But yeah, she'd be a good Storm.
Right.
My next one is a bit unorthodox. It also wasn't my idea. I actually looked this one up and someone said it and I was like, actually, I don't hate that. Matt Lanter as Hal Jordan.
Oh yeah. Well, as Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of a Hal Jordan. I was like, Tom Cruise. No, he's too old. Also, I don't like Tom Cruise. There's other options, but I just felt like, I don't know. Just felt a little basic IMO. But I'd love Anakin Skywalker as Hal Jordan.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that a lot. I see it. But, wow. Anakin Skywalker.
You know what I was pissed about when I was making this list? I was trying so hard to find something for Sam Witwer, but I just couldn't. I couldn't think of anything.
I could probably think of something with Sam Witwer. I could do this right now. I'm thinking if he could do an accent,
he can definitely do an accent. I mean,
if he can do a Cajun accent, I can see him as a Gambit.
Oh, okay. I can definitely see that. I was trying to think of a villain.
If it's for a villain, yeah, because he is Maul. Let me see. It's kind of I'm thinking of like Marvel villains. Doctor Doom. I'm just kidding. No. Sam Witwer as a Marvel villain or just a villain in general?
I was just thinking like a Marvel or DC villain.
For Marvel, I can see him as Mephisto.
Okay. Yeah.
And for DC, DC. I know. Can he fight? Yeah, I think he can fight. Can he?
Who, Matt Lant or Sam Witwer?
Yeah, he can fight, right?
I'm sure he absolutely would be bang up for like training, definitely.
Well, because I was gonna say Ra's al Ghul. I feel like Ra's al Ghul should be someone who's like person of color.
Yeah.
I mean, if he shaved his head, it could be Lex Luthor.
Nah.
Because he seems like cunning and like just someone who's like up to no good.
I mean, really, I'd want him to play Maul in live action, but that's I'm trying to think of Marvel DC. You know what I mean? Who cares?
What about Captain Cold?
Yeah. Although I feel like he's a little bit too lanky for that.
Too lanky?
Or tall. I don't know, man. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Matt Lantern. Matt Lantern's Green Lantern.
I'm on a tangent for way too long. Okay, so my last one is you've seen like clips of the bear, right?
No.
Okay, well, the main character, Carmi, aka Jeremy Allen White as Wolverine.
Jeremy Allen White?
Yeah, as Wolverine.
Jeremy Allen White. American film actor. No.
Oh, okay.
What?
You just don't see what I see.
I definitely don't see what you see.
If you watch the bear, you would understand.
He looks like, who does he look like? Oh, you know what he looks like? Oh, what's his name? Shit.
He looks like the guy from Ratatouille.
No. He looks like Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder?
He looks like sort of a cross between Gene Wilder and Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Anyways, what's your next one?
Certainly not Wolverine. Okay, this one, hear me out. We likely, just based off rumors and stuff, it's very likely that John Krasinski won't be the MCU's Mr. Fantastic, unfortunately. But I still think he'd be a fantastic fit in the MCU. So, what about John Krasinski as Dick Ryder?
What?
Dick Ryder.
Who the fuck is that?
Dick Ryder.
I'm just gonna say no because I don't know I don't know who you're talking about.
You don't know Dick Ryder? He's a very popular Marvel character.
No. You
might know him by the name Nova.
Oh. John Krasinski as Nova.
Yeah, specifically Richard Ryder, not Alexander.
No, yeah, no.
Come on.
Let me see. As Richard Ryder. No, just I can't see it.
Wow, you just don't see what I see.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
I absolutely see it. I mean, I see Mr. Fantastic more, but I can also see Nova definitely.
Nah, that can go to Jensen Ackles.
Nah.
Yeah, I can go to Jensen Ackles.
No, definitely not.
We'll see. My next one is Daniel Radcliffe as Scarecrow.
Yeah, you love that fan cast.
I fucking do.
And I do. It's good. It's a good fan cast.
We need to put some respect on Daniel Radcliffe's name.
I also have Daniel Radcliffe on here, but not as Scarecrow.
Yeah, you have him as Wolverine, don't you?
No, I don't. Okay. I thought about it though. No, I didn't actually. I don't see that at all.
I do.
But no, I don't. But I'll get to that. But yeah, Daniel Radcliffe as Scarecrow is a fantastic choice. Cut the check. Where's the $1 million?
Right. That's it, bro. Daniel Radcliffe as Scarecrow.
Yeah, I'd love that. Love that. Yeah, I think he'd also fit perfectly in Pattinson's Batman universe too.
Really, yes.
I need it. But I also need what I have Daniel Radcliffe for. But honestly, I think I like the Scarecrow one better than mine. But
what is it?
I'll get to it. My next one, I was going to go with the obvious choice, but I felt like, I wanted to switch it up a bit. We both want Lucas Till as Barry Allen. He'd be a fantastic choice, but I wanted to switch it up a bit. I say Ty Sheridan as Barry Allen.
Ty Sheridan as Barry Allen?
Yeah.
No, I can't see Ty as Barry Allen. I could see him as like maybe a Wally West or even like an Impulse. Actually, no. I think Impulse should be a little younger. I could see him as another speedster.
Nah, definitely Barry Allen.
Nah, I can't see Barry Allen.
I mean, again, I think Lucas Till is still the best choice, but I wanted to do something different.
I just see Ty as like
Cyclops.
As Wally. Of course, you can make Wally like a ginger or redhead, but
I was thinking of doing like a double dip and do Ty Sheridan as Barry Allen and Cameron Monaghan as Wally, but then Cameron Monaghan is older than Ty Sheridan.
Right. Well, I have to give that one some thoughts. I was gonna say I thought what you were gonna do is Ty Sheridan as Barry Allen or Lucas Till as like Cyclops.
No.
I always saw him more as like Cyclops.
Lucas Till is in. He is
in the X-Men. Yeah, he was Havoc. He was his older brother. He was an older brother. But like, I don't know. We did not get enough Lucas Till in those movies. Literally like a one and done character, which I was really upset about because he worked so well as like a leader.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Fun with a bag, I guess. My next one is, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again just for you. Matt Bomer as Superman.
Yeah, I have that on my list.
Yes, I had to do it for you, man.
Yeah. He's fantastic.
Man, as soon as he said it, I was like, holy shit. Forgot he's gay in real life, right?
Yeah.
I forgot.
But yeah, he'd be such a good Superman, wouldn't he?
Yes.
He'd be so good.
He has a voice for it. He has a look for it. Oh my God.
Matt Bomer, make it happen.
Really? And see, I already said Brandon Routh as Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I had to go with something a little different, and I had to do Matt Bomer.
He's already Superman, so that's not really a fan cast, is it?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Sorry, we're not fan casting. We're actually casting this. Didn't mean to. We're not. This is real. Anyway, yeah, Matt Bomer. He's so good, and he is Superman. Or no, sorry, did he play Superman in something?
He played Superman in something.
He did, because he was the Flash in the new DC animated universe they're doing. But Matt Bomer. He was in Chuck. I didn't know that. Oh, he played a Superman in Superman Unbound. So he was Superman at some point, animated, but I need it in live action.
He has a BFA.
But yeah. Yeah, my next one is a little bit more of an obvious one, but still, I feel like, I don't know. Keanu Reeves is Ghost Rider.
No Norman Reedus?
No, I don't get that. Just because he fucking rides a motorcycle in The Walking Dead doesn't mean he'll make a good Ghost Rider. That makes no fucking sense to me at all. Like, I like Norman Reedus, but no. No. Keanu Reeves is a much better choice. I think he fits the whole Daredevil thing better, I think. It's Keanu Reeves, man. It's Keanu Reeves. He rides motorcycles in real life also, so like there's that. Also, people are like, he's too old. It's fucking Ghost Rider. He's going to be CGI most of the time. He doesn't really need to be there all that much.
All you really got to do is just walk and talk and just stare in people's eyes.
Yeah. And it's Keanu Reeves. Come on. But also, like, there's also a weird influx of people. All of a sudden, they're like, ooh, Ryan Gosling. What? I don't see that at all.
It's one of those things where it's like they're saying Ryan Gosling because of like certain looks or certain art styles in like the Ghost Rider comics.
Really?
Which, I mean, yeah.
They made him look like Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, I mean, because in some comics, Johnny Blaze was like blonde. And so he never really had black hair. So they're like, oh yeah, Ryan Gosling will work. Because he has also expressed interest into it. Yeah. So which is cool. It's fine.
Alternatively, we get back Nicolas Cage.
Right. I also have been seeing of how like people want like what's his name? Robbie Reyes as the main Ghost Rider.
I've heard that. I think that's mostly Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans because he was the Ghost Rider in that show, and he was actually pretty good.
It's that. I mean, I don't know about Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't care about that fucking show.
I don't either, but I saw some Ghost Rider clips and stuff, and it's pretty solid stuff, actually.
Yeah, I saw some clips of it, but it's also the reason they want Robbie Reyes, because number one, he's
more people of color. Trying to shove all this woke agenda down our throats again. Oh my God, Jesus!
There's that, and he's also like he's like the most powerful Ghost Rider, and I have seen people say that Johnny Blaze is pretty bland.
They're bland. Just don't make them bland. Easy.
Just don't make them bland. I don't know. I mean, I think Ghost Rider as a whole is just a fucking cool character, so it doesn't really matter who's Ghost Rider to me. I just fucking want to see Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Hope it happens at some point.
Right. My next one is Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things as Static Shock. McLaughlin, sorry.
The black kid from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
No.
You can't see him as Static Shock?
Just kidding. I don't know enough about him to.
I think he looks better.
Sorry, what's his name again? Caleb McLaughlin, you said?
Yeah.
Caleb McLaughlin. Oh no, that works. That definitely works. At least visually. I don't know much about him as an actor, but
because people wanted him to be Miles Morales at first.
No, I don't see that.
I'm just tired of like all the fan cast of Miles Morales, bro. I think it's just because I'm tired of.
You get a young black kid and like, oh, Miles Morales. No, I don't think this guy would. I'm looking at like when he was like young. I could kind of see that, but now Caleb McLaughlin, no, I don't see that.
But it's also one of the things where it's like I'm just tired of seeing Miles Morales fan casts. Is like every fucking black kid on TikTok wanted to be Miles Morales, just because they could do flips and shit.
Yeah, and also, is this guy even racially? He's black, but is he? What is Miles, Puerto Rican?
No, he's not. But yeah, I think Static Shock works a lot better because, like, considering they could always do a older Static. I know, like,
I mean, he's only 20, so
yeah, he is only 20. So they can have some leeway with him, with the whole like kid in high school thing, or they could just do like a first year of college or whatever.
Sure.
But yeah. I think Static Shock just works way better. And plus, like, we need more Static Shock content.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Static Shock is like he's so fucking dope for him not to. He's so dope, and he should not be forgotten at all.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm absolutely with you. I think now looking at him, he'd be good.
Yes.
So I am in agreement. Yeah, my next one is again a little bit more of an obvious one, but I haven't really talked about all that much. And I was actually against this until I actually saw photos of him a bit more recently, especially for a role he did. And I was like, oh, Oh, I can see it now. That's Taron Egerton as Wolverine.
That's better than mine. I just could not think.
Yeah, well, because I'm thinking Taron Egerton, I'm thinking Kingsman, but he bulked up for, I don't remember if it was a show or a movie, but he bulked up for a role, and I was like, oh, I see it now. He's like, even his jaw's a bit more chiseled. Like, I don't know, something about he could do it. he could definitely do it. I see it now. I'm definitely for Taron Egerton as Wolverine now.
Definitely. Like I said, way better than my Wolverine casting. Because if you've seen The Bear, Jeremy Allen White fucking Rage is pretty fucking good. But I'm sure Taron Egerton will do it way more justice. So I agree.
Blackbird, that's what it's called. It's a show called Blackbird on Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I don't got that shit no more. I had a free subscription because I got a new iPhone. But
privileged.
I wish I had the privilege to eat more chicken whenever I want. This next one is also pretty. It's an obvious one. It's been said before, but I'm gonna say it again because I love him so much. Michael C. Hall as Reverse Flash.
Of course,
I fucking love that man.
Yeah, that was on my list.
Because man, just like even like just meeting him in real life, he's pretty. Michael C. Hall is pretty intimidating. Like man, I started talking to him, bro. I don't know what it was. I just didn't want him to kill me.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty.
Me if I met Anthony Starr.
Oh man, dude.
Hey, sir, don't laser me, please.
He fucking yells at you. Shut the fuck up! And he fucking just lasers you. But yeah, Michael C. Hall in real life, he's pretty intimidating, but he's also pretty funny, so it works out. But yeah, Michael C. Hall is Reverse Flash, and he's a fan cast I've seen as long as I've seen John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. That's how long I've seen that for. I mean, I know like people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's a little too old." I don't fucking care. He's only gonna be like in like a couple films, and that's it. But then again, Michael C. Hall, he's not really doing acting right now. He's doing music.
Really?
Which sucks. Yeah, he does music. I think you would like his music.
Would I?
No, yeah, you would. Like yeah, he makes really good music.
Okay.
It's like experimental like pop music and like pop stuff. It's really good.
Right. Well, my next one is my Daniel Radcliffe one.
Oh, which is it?
Daniel Radcliffe as Beast.
Oh, that works a little too well. That's
right.
Good.
It's good.
That's good.
I think the Scarecrow one's is a bit better, but Beast is good.
That is good. That's good. Oh man. God damn it. Oh, dude.
Cut me my check. Where's my check?
Where's the check? Get his direct deposit info right now. Man, that's so good.
Yeah.
I like that. Man, can we just clone Daniel Radcliffe and have him be Marvel and DC? Like, come on.
There's nothing that says that he can't. So,
man, that's good. My last one is John Boyega as Firestorm.
Okay.
Jason Rush Firestorm.
Is he too old?
No. John Boyega is like 20 something?
Jonathan Boyega. He's 30.
He's 30? Oh, that's prime age. That's prime age. He's good.
I mean, I see it. That's good.
It's good. Yeah. Well, that's really good. That's it for me.
That's it for you? Wow.
Yeah.
I got quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few?
Yeah.
We did more than 10? Oh.
I did 20.
Why'd you 20?
I did 10 heroes, 10 villains. Although there were minus a couple because they were also on your list.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Troy Baker as the Joker.
Okay.
Except in live action, obviously.
I can see Troy Baker as more of a McCree type of person, live action.
Bro said McCree.
McCree.
Bro said McCree.
I know.
No, he'd be Aaron Black. Because he is Aaron Black.
Facts.
No, but yeah, Troy Baker would be great. He'd be great. I mean, obviously he plays the Joker, which is point number one, but I also feel like he has like the build for it. He's very tall and he's lanky. He's not just a voice actor. He does physical stuff as well. The biggest issue, I think, is would he even want to do it? Which I don't think he does. But it is whatever. But then there's my next one, which I think I've wanted this one for years, and that's Mark Hamill as Doc Ock.
Yes. That'd be so good.
He'd be so good. A close second would be Rainn Wilson as Doc Ock, but I feel like he'd just fall into, hey, it's Dwight. It's Dwight.
Right.
Which I feel bad about. But Mark Hamill, I feel like would just play perfectly, would play like the really sympathetic, like this is a really nice guy. And when he turns, number one, like he can be like, evil and intimidating if he wants to be. And also you feel bad because he's a nice guy. He'd be so good. Except I don't think the MC wants to. I mean, wouldn't really make any sense considering he's faced a Doc Ock and he knows his name is Dr. Otto Octavius. And if you met a Dr. Otto Octavius, he'd be like, wait a minute. But it is what it is. But then after that, this one, I thought about this one. And when my brain came up with this, I was like, wow, I'm a genius. Let's
hear it. Let's hear it.
$5 million. Screw the $1 million. This is $5 million.
Let's hear it.
David Harbour as Lobo.
David Harbour as Lobo. David Harbour as Lobo.
He'd have to get jacked, obviously, but
He would have to get dreads too, because Lobo has dreads.
I mean, he wouldn't have to get dreads. Like he'd just put the dreads on.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I see where you're coming from, but I would personally cast someone different.
Wow. David Harbour would be perfection.
I think I'm also going to give you credit because David Harbour does look like a really good like monster considering he played Hellboy. I should watch it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I just really I'm giving you a lot more credit than I'm giving. I'm giving you a lot of credit, bro. That's now. I'm turning. My brain is turning every second. I'm thinking about this. See, okay, yeah. If David Harbour got super duper fucking jacked, because he has a really nice build as he is.
Yeah, if you think about him as an actor, like he can be really brash. But also, he's also a really funny guy. Like, I mean, he could easily pull Lobo off easily, and he has the build. He has come on, it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm a little bit more of an ingredient now. I'll give you that. That's good.
Has the voice too.
I also want to see him. I want to see him voicing people in the DC animated universe as well,
like Lobo.
Yeah.
My next
I'm gonna see him voices Lobo. We'll see how that is.
Yeah. My next one is Cameron Monaghan as Carnage.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
After you see, oh yeah, better than fucking that whack ass Joker in fucking Gotham.
Also better than weird sing-songy. I don't even know Woody Harrelson. I didn't mind him. He was fine, but I don't know.
That fucking hair sucked.
Yeah. Okay. These next three, you hear me out. They're more unconventional picks, but I think they could pull it off. And I just don't think when people bring up these characters, people don't go, this guy. Hear me out. Okay. Christian Bale as Clayface.
I can see that.
Cool. Because obviously Clayface, he's an actor, Christian Bale a lot of the time, like, transforms in all these different roles. I think it fits. He can obviously play a villain.
Also, you want to know?
It's mostly CG.
Also want to know who I can see as Clayface? Brendan Fraser.
Sure. But I also think Christian Bale, because it would also, I think, would attract Christian Bale because, in reality, in the comics and in animated whatever, Clayface can like shapeshift essentially. But like what I'm thinking is Christian Bale literally plays each and every one character, so he gets to play like a bunch of different characters in like whatever like movie he's in as Clayface.
And even the origin would be really good for Christian Bale as well. Attract him because like the origin of Clayface is like a celebrity, a movie star who like wanted to like look better, end up having like a freak accident and turning him into that. So that'd be really good.
So you're on board?
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
Yeah. So I was like, I thought about that. I was like, that could work, but also, would people want that? I don't know. Okay, so this next one is probably the most like, bear with me here. Pick Zach Galifianakis as Professor Pig.
I see where you're going. See, I can't really say too much because, like, I mean, I know of Professor Pig and I know like what he does.
He's really creepy and fucked up.
Yeah. I'll go with it.
Hell yeah, because Professor Pig is like, he's like short and stocky.
Yeah,
he's sort of like bigger. He's not huge, but he's not like fucking Danny DeVito Penguin, But he's like so, and he always has the pig mask on, so it's not like you wouldn't really see Zach Galifianakis. But I also feel like he has. It depends on the version. It also depends how you hear it in like a comic or whatever. But like generally, he sort of like has like a higher pitch, like sort of like wispy voice, and I think Zach Galifianakis could do that.
Yeah, I can see that. What about Seth Rogen as Professor Pig?
I thought about that. I thought about that, but I just
laugh.
Yeah, I couldn't take it seriously because he's cutting up people and like trying to make like faces out of different faces, and he's just cutting them going. Batman shows up and he's like, Professor Pig, stop what you're doing. He's like, you'll never catch me, Batman.
You will never let his laugh go. Yeah, I think Zach is a good choice. That's good.
Okay, this might be a weird choice. Riz Ahmed as Mr. Freeze. He's not tall, he's not big, but I think he could pull off like the really sympathetic scientist trying to save his wife. And also if you put him in a really big, not mech suit, but the Mr. Freeze suit, I think he could work really well.
Nah, I can't see it.
Come on.
I can't see it.
Come on.
Rami Malek with suit, Professor Mr. Freeze the best.
No.
Or Rami Malek as Scarecrow even.
That works. I like that.
Nah.
But Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe is just top tier. I can't see it. Sorry.
Wow. Okay, then we got two more like semi-obvious ones, but and also I talked about this one before. Ken Watanabe as Hugo Strange. I think he'd be perfect. He'd be perfect. He has the face. He has the acting ability. He'd be perfect.
Watanabe. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yep. So there's that.
I like that.
And then my last one is John Hamm as Two-Face.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about that one. People want Oscar Isaac as Two-Face as well.
They just want him as Two-Face because he was Moon Knight and he played two different characters.
I think I saw it before Moon Knight came out though.
I don't know. But like when I think of Two-Face, I'm like, or when I think of like casting Two-Face, I'm like, who would be a good Batman? But who would be a good Batman? But at the same time, there's better choices for Batman.
You also see John Hamm as Hush.
Yes, that works too.
And John Hamm has the credentials for beating up other people because he got arrested for it. So
yeah.
No, actually, I don't remember that. I do remember. I don't remember if he like actually beat someone up. I remember he did like have like a criminal history at some point.
Yeah, you told me about it. Just ruined my John Hamm
Sorry.
thoughts.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, but that's our casting choices. We will get paid because at least 3 of these will happen. And that's $3 million right there. Each.
I will forever start begging for our money.
Yeah, I was going to delete this list that I made, but I'm saving it because when it happens, I will be, because let's be honest, they're going to try their best not to pay us, so I will be suing them. But yeah, that's our casting choices. I liked quite a bit of our choices. Also, Daniel Radcliffe as Beast.
Or Daniel Radcliffe as Scarecrow. Either way, is Daniel Radcliffe in anything? I just don't want him to be associated with Harry Potter anymore.
I don't honestly, I don't think he is anymore. I think he's grown. I mean, obviously there's always going to be people out there that's like Harry Potter.
There is more levity because of like him and like Swiss Army Man and like the other role he was in.
Yeah.
Because like the shooting gun movie. That was called.
I don't remember.
I saw a clip of it the other day.
Yeah.
And it's also weird hearing Daniel Radcliffe speak like with an
American accent.
Yeah, because of course Harry Potter, it's set in New England.
Speaking of which, I want to see that Weird Al Yankovic movie he's doing.
He's doing a Weird Al Yankovic movie?
Yeah, he's doing a Weird Al biopic. I mean, it's a biopic of the parody guy, and so it's like it's a parody of biopics.
That's interesting.
More specifically, it's clearly more of a Bohemian Rhapsody parody than anything, but it's biopics in general.
I still haven't even seen that movie.
It's good. It's good. I mean, better if it wasn't directed by a pedophile, but alleged pedophile.
What?
Yeah, Bryan Singer.
Oh, God damn it. No. Okay. Well, should I watch it today?
No.
Should I? No?
No.
What should I watch today? I'll watch a Daniel Radcliffe movie in honor of us liking Daniel Radcliffe so much as Beast and Scarecrow.
Now You See Me Too.
Never seen the first one.
They're really dumb, but they're kind of fun, so I don't.
That's the card magic trick movie, right?
Well, it's just magic in general, but yes.
I remember
magic,
Isla
but
Fisher.
heists.
I remember Isla Fisher was like, she accidentally almost died.
Oh,
because like she in the part where like she was like underwater.
Yes.
The chains got like stuck to her, and she was underwater for like 3 minutes, and everyone thought like, oh yeah, she's
just acting.
Actress.
Yeah,
like no, she almost fucking died.
That happened to Michael J. Fox on Back to the Future 3 when they hang him. He was actually being hanged. He was like, everyone was like, wow, he's pretty good. Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Okay, Guns Akimbo. We'll watch that, right? We'll watch that.
When does this Weird Al thing come out? September 8th. Wait a minute. That's out already? It's a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. But it has 0 audience. Okay, so it's not out? I'm so confused.
Probably. Let's see. Hold on. All right, I'll watch Guns Akimbo. Came out in the pandemic. Wow. Okay. Is that the show?
Yeah, it's the show. All right, try to do this by memory. Okay. Thank you for listening to the Avengenerds podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengenerds on Twitter. That's AVENGE Nerds, all one word. If you want to follow either one of us, you can reach me at @Zenith_ on Twitter. Where can they reach you?
Nowhere. Follow our Instagrams and TikToks, all social medias.
Mostly our TikTok.
Yes.
But also our Instagram. Because it's it's good. It's good stuff. I mean, it's mostly just updates when the episodes come out, but it'd be nice to have updates. So yeah, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Anyway, we also have a Discord if you'd like to join the conversation there. Those will be linked in the show notes. You can also check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show in-app on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it would really help us out. Thanks again for listening to the Avengenerds podcast. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Did I nail that?
Did
I got it right? I didn't miss anything.
You did it.
All right.
You did it.
Hey,